Okay, why we identify with our bodies? Because nobody ever taught us how not to. This has to be taught in school. Um, but it's not yet. Humanity is not there yet. We are slowly going towards that direction, though, and that's a beautiful, energetic feeling about that. So, identifying with our bodies makes life very complicated, and huge egocentric human beings. I am one of them, absolutely, and it's been very tough every time I'm changing a period of my life since I was a young girl and I had to become a teenager and a young adult and an older adult. Every middle-aged woman, every period of my life has been so different and so difficult of letting go what I already knew before and having to learn all this new stuff about my new situation. And it was so difficult, I'm realizing now, because I've been all my life identifying with my physical body, even though I always believed and felt that I was a very spiritual energy being, again since I was very young. But somehow I lost that, or I wasn't educated as well, and I lost that feeling of the feeling of what is there except the body. I lost it at one point, and I'm getting it slowly back. Of course, yoga has helped me a lot because the poses, and which I've been the poses and meditation and breathing techniques slowly make you more aware about that energy which is outside your physical body and your brain. I started yoga when I was 25 and I'm 48. Still, I'm an absolutely beginner, and that's amazing. Not the yoga. It's amazing to feel a beginner in because I think this life until we die in this body is like it's very beginning. It's the beginning. It's like we call old people and but this is the beginning of I don't know what is going to be, but this is just a taste. We're just expressions of life. We express life through this body, and if we want to be more in peace with ourselves, we have to be less attached to it and more attached to that energy that runs through it, which is universal, and it is this energy is what is interconnecting with everything and all of us and earth and everything, that energy. So we have to be more aware of that, and it takes the whole life to work on that, not being in your brain. I was in a magnificent place yesterday, beautiful. I'm going to put up an image from where I was, and it was so difficult at the same time that I was so happy being there. At the same time I was miserable because I was in my brain, and there were all these thoughts that were taking over, which are not concerning right now because they're so private, but I just wanted to share that, and share also that there is this technique. I saw this girl and she put it up in her Instagram account. I'm going to hashtag her underneath because I can't remember her name by heart. So it's called 5 4 3 2 1, and it brings you back to the center. 5, you start with it's about you just use your 5 senses. Okay, so 5 things you can see around. I see my dog, I see my plants, I see plants, I see a dog, I see a cat. 3, I see the book I write things, diary. 4, I see a stone, that beautiful stone painted. Okay, 4, 5 things I see around me. 4 things I feel. I feel the warmth on my skin because it's 35 degrees here in my patio in Athens where I live. I feel a bit of breeze and the hair moving as the breeze, even though it's hot, is coming, the little hair moving on my head. I feel the cloth that I'm wearing is made of cotton and I'm feeling on my skin, and then the plastic on top of that. 4 things that my body feels. 3 things. 3 things that I hear. I hear the cars. I hear Lika breathing. The dog. And I hear the door with the wind going in the background. Oh yeah, maybe you heard it now as well because somebody came in or out. Okay, 3 things I heard. Now 2 things I smell. Okay, I smell animals. I smell animals. And I smell somebody cooking from somewhere around here. Somebody is cooking, I think meat. 1 thing I taste my saliva. Yeah, and through my saliva I taste my stomach, you know, my saliva, my mouth. Yeah. So it's a beautiful technique. And you can do it anytime during the day if you're anxious, if you are angry, if you're unhappy, miserable, or just you just want to get back into you. You know, you don't have to feel any negative emotions in order to do that. You can just be smiling and so happy, and you want to do that because it reminds you of the simplicity and the beauty of just being here and breathing and being alive. Yeah, let's not be attached to ourselves and to anything that doesn't bring us peace.